What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Today, I want to talk about SZA. She is a talented St. Louis singer, and I will say the old SZA. I'm not talking about voice here. I don't want to listen to music, but I thought she was a classic beauty in the African American community. Beautiful young lady, very pretty, proportionate, body shaped, all of that. I think she's a good looking lady. Then something happened with SZA. I don't know what it was, but SZA again went the BBL route, and now she's like, overly thick and things like that. And again, I don't have any issue with it or what she looks like, but she wanted to look like what I would consider your typical hood chick. I would classify her as that's who she's trying to attract. Okay? I would say that. So anyways, because of that, I feel that a lot of her energy is attracting a certain kind of person because of her intentional how she looks. And a lot of ladies don't understand that. How you think in your mind and how you look or how you want to look, it's a turn off to one sort of guy and it's a turn on to others. Women don't get that, but that's what it is. So now let's fast forward. She was going to sing her song, Nobody Gets Me. But she opened up to why it was difficult for her to enjoy London. She writes this: I never told anybody, but my boyfriend cheated on me in the city before. It was terrible. That's why I was really sad to come here, but you guys made it better. Thank you. She said, this song's of my other trash ex-boyfriend. Nobody gets me. This particular song in entirety is a story about my ex-fiance and how we went through all these arguments and we broke up. And when we first broke up, it was like terrible. And I just felt like I was going to be doomed to be in hell for the rest of my life because nobody understood me the way he did. The stories I tell in that song about our arguments, it's just a theme on that. I felt like a lot of people don't understand me, but it's okay. That's the thing. So her other trash ex-boyfriend, which is interesting because she says other trash. So let me just say this. A lot of people feel like the dating world is trash. I think a lot of guys would agree. A lot of women would agree. But here's something that SZA needs to deal with. SZA is attempting, in my honest opinion, to look like every other IG model right now on the market. That is her mentality. Plastic surgery on the butt, trying to be overly thick, dressing in skimpy clothes. And that's fine. I get it, from what she was before. And I'm not saying that a guy won't cheat on you before. But when I see that you, as a woman, you're looking at Brazilian butt lifts, it indicates to me what kind of man you're trying to attract. You're trying to attract somebody who is classless. That's what you're trying to do. Okay? When you're trying to look differently and enhance your body, either you have some sort of low self-esteem, which I wish we would stop blaming black men for black women's decisions in BBLs and plastic surgery. You're doing it because you feel like you need to do it. All right. There are plenty of ladies who haven't done it, but you feel like you need to do it, so you're doing it. Let's deal with that. But then what kind of man do you honestly expect is going to be okay with that? Like, she has a, BBL. It looks just like everybody else's BBL. So it's very difficult for me to, let's say, for example, choose the best parts about her. That's what we're not talking about. We're not talking about that. It makes it very difficult. Okay? I want to say this and be very, very honest about it. It makes it very difficult. Dating in this world, when you're a woman and you are already rich, as it is, you're already rich and successful. That we cannot take away. You're super rich. Okay? Now add the fact that you're rich. And then if you want to move up, the competition is very, very, very difficult. When you want to look like, I would say, Nicki Minaj, you're talking about SZA, you want to have that look, you're almost relegated to dealing with guys in the black community. And I'll be honest, typically it's not the best of them. I'm just going to be real. Most of the brothers, that if they're not already in entertainment and you want to deal with brothers, somebody that looks like a Nicki Minaj, and I'm talking about orange hair, green hair, yellow hair, SZA, you don't have that conservative look. You look like, you have a look that comes from someplace else. It makes it very difficult for a man to say, okay, you know what, that one right there, that's my wife, okay? Especially when it's out there like that. I'm not saying it's not always true, but in the entertainment industry, you're then also competing against everybody else. Whites, Asians, a lot of brothers in entertainment do the swirling thing. And SZA is a very beautiful woman, but the disposition to the guys, it's like now you're competing with a lot of different women in that market. And then what happens is you go the Keke Palmer route because you've turned off everybody who has some level of money. Everybody, for the most part. So when it comes to SZA, it's like, all right, this is what you're offering. So what do you expect to get? If you're attracting trash guys, and you have the ability to meet rich people all the time. SZA's not just meeting the average broke dude. It's different for us, where we're dealing in everyday life. I don't care if you're even a higher earning person, right? You're a guy who makes $200,000 a year. You're pretty much having the same access to somebody who makes 50, 60 grand a year. It's not much different. You're not unreachable. You're probably not unreachable until you get like $5 million, something like that or above. Then you start to be a little bit unreachable. But you're making $250,000 a year, $500,000 a year, you're reachable. You don't necessarily, have a whole lot of extra income to do these high luxury things with taxes and stuff like that. So it's not like like most of us who we're still, even if you're $250,000 a year, $500,000 a year, unless you're like a really high professional person, lawyer, doctor, yeah, you're still in that same situation, right? So now with that being the case, here's what I want to discuss. And this is very important. SZA, your man cheating on you in London has everything to do with the fact that you have a big issue in attracting men who are quality. I will believe the reason why that is, and it's the same issue Nicki Minaj has, is how you present yourself. Your presentation as a woman, it turns guys on or off right away. It could turn a guy on sexually. It could turn that same guy off for wanting to pursue you seriously. Guy could look at you and be like, damn, I'd hit that. And then that will be pretty much it. And then a guy could look at you and be like, damn, I hit that, but I don't have anything and I'll let her take care of me and I'll be a beta male. And then, yeah, after she goes to work, I'm going to cheat on her in her car. Those are conversations that are likely. And when we talk about that, we get mad. It's true. It's true. Why don't we talk about this? Why don't we have conversations about this? So that women can out here can stop saying you guys are trash when the way you present or the way you may act has a lot to do with the people around you. Are you playing any role in that? Because if it was a man, we would say, oh, you know what? I'm always getting these chicks that are baby mamas and all this. Does it have anything to do with you? Let me just say this. I went to, I always talk about this. I went to a private party when Austin Holland was here. And I met some people there that I'm still talking to this day. Great people, nice people, right? Very good people. You know what I'm never complaining about? The fact that these people are trash. Because specifically, you're putting yourself amongst people who are good on purpose. Do you know what purpose means? Do you know what that means, people? On purpose? I'm doing this intentionally. Do you know what that means? Oh, now you don't know what that means. Y'all don't know. You don't know what it's talking about? Oh, now you're quiet. So you don't know. Is that what it is? You don't know now? You should know. Yes, you should. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all you. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.